There's no way that a GT40 is less than 300 horsepower. You can suck my left. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Gran Turismo 2 here on Chaz Draycott Media. Last time out it went pretty well, didn't it? We did the Muscle Car Cup and it was a hell of a lot of fun. We got a fantastic Cobra for our troubles, and actually we also received this horrendous thing. Now, it was actually remarkably fast. We sold the second one that we won for another 25 grand because basically we took it out for a bit of a laugh at Laguna Seca and somehow won the race. Anyway, that is now just going to sit in our garage and do nothing because it's absolutely horrendous. The task at hand, though, is to get a car from the historic Car Cup. Now, that is cars that were from the 70s. Now, we have our Charger, but I just need to check what the power brackets are in this, because I think the Charger may have teensy bit too much. It would be the last one that we complete on this page as well. And yes, 400 horsepower for, well, to be fair, to be able to do the first race, we need 246 or less. So I think that's going to be a bit of a challenge to find. Part of me thinks we go North City, because you can get things like your Jaguars, your TVRs even. I think, no, we don't have any 70s TVRs, do we? I wish there was a way of filtering it by each manufacturer. Yeah, there's nothing from the 70s there, is there? What about Lotus? I know that we've got the Elan. We've also got the Europa as well on offer. Let's have a look there. The Elan 64, the Elan Sprint 1971. What a fantastic little car this is. Look at the state of this. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Oh, it's absolutely lovely. But, again, not enough power, unfortunately. We need something a bit more beefy for 37,000 credits as well. Wow. I'm honestly a bit stuck here. Where to go? The Minis, well, they don't have their age on them. I don't think it tells you what year they came out either, does it? So how are you meant to know unless it actually says? Let's try West City. This is a place we've not often been, actually, is to go to France and Italy. We could look at an old Alfa Romeo. We could also look at old Lancias. They like to tell you how many valves their Alfas have got, don't they? There's nothing here to help us. Is there an old Fiat on offer that we could have? Something funky? Oh, me God. Cinquecento Sporting. Seicento Sporting. I used to have one of these. Mine had the facelift front bumper on it, though, but I used to have one of these. I used to have a red one. It wasn't starter red, though. Broom yellow. Oh, my God. And admittedly, that's one of the cars on the list. I've revealed it now. It's there. That is one of the cars on our list. Let's have a look at some old Lancias, shall we? Can't even buy the Stratos. Can't even buy the Stratos. I'll tell you what, actually. I'm going to do a bit of a cheat here. Well, it's not really a cheat, but I'm going to do something that I realised you can do, which is to go into the race itself, and you can just watch one. You can just watch whatever cars there are. So we'll have a look, see if there's anything we fancy out of this bunch, and then pick it, and then buy it. Simple as that, really. Oh, my life. So we've got an Elan S2, 6471 Lotus Europa. Now, we couldn't buy a Lotus Europa, could we? But that looks like the fastest thing there. By a long shot. Look at it disappearing. It's a hell of a grid. Look at the Subaru 360. What a fantastic thing. So at least now we know what we're looking for. It has to be something from the 70s. Lotus Europa sounded like quite a good shout, but I don't think we can't get the Lotus Europa, can we? We can't buy it. Yeah, the Europa isn't there. So you can't buy a Lotus Europa. Well, that sucks, because that looked like definitely the car to be in. I honestly don't know where to go with this. I know I've spent way too long on lingering around this, but I don't know where to go with this. Jaguar doesn't hold the answer. Back to Japan we go, I guess. Some of these will surely have the year on them. 88, 89, 90, 91, 84. Oh, mate. No. I wonder if we'll actually win one of the Europas in this championship. So yeah, it's got quite a history, hasn't it? Let's see if we can have a look here. What have we got? Yeah, all 80s and 90s. See, even this Mercury Cougar 1967 has got too much power. And I would have had that, actually. I thought that was quite cool, but no. 319 horsepower for 12 grand. It's too much. Now, the Plymouth Barracuda is 289 horsepower, or isn't it 249, the original one? Or is it 294? Let's check first. I don't dare buy it. It's 246. So we need even less horsepower than that. Flipping heck. Man. How old is the Delta Integrale? Wasn't that in the 70s, or am I thinking the 80s? I'm going to check. Okay, so the first generation of Lancia Delta Integrale came in 1979. I think we might have to fall back on that as a what if I can't find anything. I've been looking for 14 minutes now. I've been recording and I've not got anywhere. I'm pretty sure it's going to have to be a British or German car. Let's try Mercedes. Again, there's just nothing. How are you supposed to do a championship like this when you can't get the cars? Did we get a Mini? I think, didn't we win a Mini ages ago? Don't we get a Mini and do it up? British Racing Green Metallic. We're going to have to do a lot to it to make it powerful enough, I think. What have TVR got? Is there anything old enough from TVR? I think we'd already looked here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Oh. I don't want to spend this much money on a car, but... I'm really left with no choice. So we've got an Elan. It's adorable, it's beautiful, I love it. But I'm a bit annoyed that that's what we've had to go for. It's 35 grand. We're going to do it up as much as we can, because we better win something decent for this that we can sell for a lot of money. That's what I'm banking on. That is what I'm banking on. We'll get it to about 200 horsepower. We'll stay above 100 grand. So we'll get some decent tyres on it. Wonder if port and polish is worth it. 202 horsepower, so yeah, we'll do that. Okay, tyres are going to take us under 100 grand. Oh, we could have lightweighted it first. Oh, sports tyres. Sod it. 7 grand, so just under 100 grand for the first time in a while. However, we've done a lot to it already, and we might not have needed to. Oh, I'm frustrating myself at this point. I'm really sorry that you've had to wait for this, but we're just going to go to Tahiti Road. It's a great place to be as well for the first one of the season. But we are 18 minutes into this recording. Usually I record about 25 minutes to half an hour per episode. That's honestly how long I've been about. That was not a convincing way of it building up the revs. Wow, that was a long gear change. Excuse me. Okay. Whatever that is at the front is clearly the fastest thing here. But wow, look at the Elan. It's a Stratos. Well, the Elan's rapid. I like it. Whoa! Change up, Chaz. Mate, it does handle. That's where it's going to have its absolute strength. You know what? Yeah. I like the little Elan. We're going to call her Elaine. Just that initial punch there. Stratos is a bit nippy. We're flat though. Oh, I straightened up well too early. Never thought I'd see an Elan do 100 mile an hour. However, look at this. The top end speed is actually brilliant. Oh, it's only got 4 gears. Jesus. I just went to change up and it didn't. However, I'd say we've got this. I do love Tahiti Road though. You all know it by now. I like how it's got one single central exhaust, but it doesn't actually sit in the middle. It's just slightly over to the side like that. It's a speedy boy. Girl. Sorry, she's called Elaine. This is good. This is good progress. I thought that we were going to get properly stuck here, but it seems not. Flying around the final corner. Yes, look at that. Over a Stratos by a mile. Go, little Elan. Go on, Elaine. Love that. Love that. Good start. Very good start. Money. Back over 100 grand. And a car. Now I'm intrigued as much as you are to see what this car is. So we'll have a look and then we'll jump back in. What? We've got a Mugen CRX2. Oh, I see. Wow. That's actually quite cool. A Del Sol. Pro 3. It's not worth a lot, but that's quite funky, isn't it? I quite like that, you know. I don't think we're going to get any use out of it, but I'm gonna keep it for now. Anyway, without wasting any time, we're going to jump into the next race at Rome Circuit without doing anything to the Elan. We're just going to chuck it into the race and see what it's got. One thing about knowing the game like this is that it's quite a niche market where these historic cars are, so I know that there's not much headroom for them to get more power. So a 295 horsepower bracket means that it's probably not going to be that different from the first race. Okay. A couple of other Elans. Is that a GT40? We could have used our GT40. Oh no, ours has got way too much power. There's no way that a GT40 is less than 300 horsepower. You could suck my left bollock. It's a GT40 against Elans. That's hardly fair. Saw the Europa in there as well, so that's definitely one to watch. There's a Datsun thing. Room for a small one. Oh my life. Oh my life. Get round, piggy. Got a little Elan. Run away. Run away from the GT40. Run away. Oh God. Wow. Oh no. Oh no. Go. Ah. You know what I was saying about headroom for power? Very suspicious that, isn't it? That a GT40 just turns up here like this. It's gone. It's become part of the scenery. Unbelievable. Why would you do this to me, game? We basically have to keep doing this race now until we get one without the GT40, I imagine. Oh, Christ. I don't want this to become another trial mount in the Convertible Car World Cup again. I mean, this is already decided. It's even more decided now. Whoa. I don't know what to say, other than I'm absolutely shit at this. That GT40 has off. Well, that's a bit of a miserable second place, isn't it? What was the gap in the end? It's got to be like 7 or 8 seconds. That's ridiculous. 7.8. That is mad. I don't know how that's allowed. The poor little Elan. Well, we still get some good money for finishing second, I guess. However, that's not... No, that's not enough. We're going to go back to Lotus and say, your little Elan is very, very cute. However, we need it lighter, please. I wonder if you can racing modify it. I'll have a look at that in a sec. Whoa! Oh, there's loads of different colours for it. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, mate, it's fantastic. Oh, the plum. Oh, that's fit. We're not doing it, though. I don't know how a GT40 is under 300 horsepower. I really don't know how, but apparently it is. We've just got to pray now that we get a race where it's not in it. Is that one? Yeah, it's a green one. For sake. We just can't let it get to the front. It's going to get to the front. Stratos, defend. Whoa, lad. Okay, the GT40 is in the lead. We can't even use our GT40 because it's over the power limit. So it's not like I could just go back and just drag our GT40 out to spank him. He thinks he's like the big dog right now, and then we turn up with the race car equivalent. That would be quite funny, but that's just not going to happen.
2 hours later.
I'm driving so hard. Trying so hard in the little Elan. There's just nothing anywhere near enough. Well, that was remarkably uneventful. Another second place, another 5 grand, and another GT40 absolutely disappearing into the distance. It's like the boss level, isn't it? Oh, mate. This is only the second race of the series as well. What can we do? I don't really have a clue, to be honest. We do have our charger, but I think that's over 300 horsepower, isn't it? Let's have a look through the garage, though, and just see what we've got. Oh, it does say the year of the car there. Why did I not spot that before? I'm such an idiot. It says it on a lot of the names, but look, it says it there. Such a mong. How have I only just figured that out? I'm sorry. Oh! Wait, this has got a lot of power, hasn't it? 423. Yeah, the Charger's 405. Flipping heck. Oh, now I feel like we've wasted a lot of money. Because I could have checked the f***ing age of the car all along. I'm really sorry because I had no idea that this was going to be this difficult. I'm honestly looking everywhere. I'm desperate now. I'm desperate, especially knowing what we're up against in that GT40. Even on the Delta Integrales, it doesn't say the year. It's normally against that blob there, but no, it's not there. Time to make Mr. Elan a very, very fast boy. Always got to put a flywheel on. Gonna go for a twin plate clutch as well, just to help the acceleration because at the moment the gear changes take absolutely forever in this car. NA tune-up, what's the third stage? You can't even do the third stage, so that's out of the question. Suspension's the only thing we've not really done to it, and it does roll quite a lot. If we just get the sports suspension on it, then maybe it'll be a bit more flat, but that's all we can do. That is pretty much all we can do, other than putting an actual racing gearbox in it and changing the ratios, which I don't see much point in, to be honest with you, especially for how much it costs. So here we go. I think for the final race, we can actually sort of detune our Charger a little bit and just use that, because this Elan is not going to cut it all the way through. And typically, we turn up and there is no Ford GT. Wow, fast gear change. However, the Stratos at the front is getting away. Oh, look at that. Look how much flatter it is as well. Makes all the difference to it, doesn't it? Just going to max out very quickly here, is little Elaine. We're all over the Stratos already. Oh, God, it's good on the brakes. Oh, it's a right little nimble rocket. We've spent so much money on this car. It's at least 70 grand, and it's going to probably be worth about 9. Well, I think we should have just taken a bit of a chance on the lottery and waited for there not to be a Ford GT. Oh, I feel very silly now. Yeah, she's maxing out. Fast is little Elaine. That's when you need the extra gearbox, you see. I say extra gearbox like you've got 2 in it. You know what I mean. That's when you need a better gearbox. Different ratios. It can deal with the power a bit more and use it in a better way. Flat through turn 1. Definitely a lift. Wow. A well-calculated lift, I have to say. I'll tell you what, it slides fantastically. I hate that corner. I'm no good at that one. Never have been. Throughout this whole playthrough, I've been absolutely tossed through there. Let's not forget there's still another race to do in this championship after this. Oh, I may look a bit of an idiot, but we've done it either way. I was worried that was going to take forever and that it was always going to have a Ford GT in it. It'd be funny if we won a Ford GT for that now, wouldn't it? It'd be very funny. Okay, we're going to save at this point because that took a lot of progress and a lot of time. Oh, God. Before we round this one out, though, we are going to look at what we've won. And I hope to God it's a GT40. It'd be so funny if it is. Please don't be crap. Please don't be crap. Please don't be crap. Please. Oh, we did win a Europa. Yeah, it's 125 horsepower and it's brown. Why does the back of it look like a bureau? Why does it look like some sort of old-fashioned desk? Oh, God. You know, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, a little Europa. But I think with where we are now, you know, we're not going to use it. Bye, mate. I also have decided as well, since getting to it, that we're going to get rid of this thing, because it's just... Look at it. Bye, mate. So... Little Elaine has done us a good job in this episode. In the next one, we are going to complete the Historic Car Cup. We're going to potentially try and use our Dodge Charger for that and then make a plan from there. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ba 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 ba. Ba.